And this is the shell and bar square. This is a really easy one for beginning crocheters. All you need to know for this square is how to do a double crochet. And with just a double crochet, we get all of this really interesting patterning with the shells and the sort of vertical bar strips. So I'm going to show you how to do this. And I'll show you how to work one row, and this square is made up of just a one row repeat. So if you understand how to do one of the rows, you understand how to do all of the rows. And the row begins with a chain 3, and then turn the work. And now that chain 3 counts as the first stitch of the row. So we skip this first stitch and we work into the second stitch. And we're going to work 4 double crochets into the next 4 stitches. So that was 1, and of course double crochet is yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. So we need 2 more double crochets, and then it's time to start our first shell. Now these shells are just made up of double crochets and a chain, so very easy. We just yarn over and we're going to work into the top of the next shell, which is this one. Oops, actually it looks like I made a mistake and I worked a double crochet into the top of the shell, which I don't need, so I'll just take that out. And now I'm working into the space of the shell from the row below. So I'm working 2 double crochets, and when you work into a space, you actually insert the yarn into that hole in the stitches. So 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 more double crochets all into the same space, and that's what makes that fan shape that we're looking for, or a shell shape as it's called for this pattern. So there you can see that we've got the shell, and next we're going to work another shell, and that one goes into the top of the other shell from the row below. So yarn over, insert into the space, complete the double crochet, then 1 more double crochet, chain 1, 2 more double crochets to work that shell, and then we'll see that again we've got another shell fanning out from the shell below, and now it's time to work some more double crochets into the bars below. So we go to the next double crochet and work a regular double crochet, and now we're working into each stitch because we're in this vertical double crochet section of the pattern. And we're just going to work along until it's time to do the next shell. And of course this is indicated in the pattern, and all of these patterns can be found on our website. Every week you can download the square for that week's Afghan of the Week sampler. And now we're at a shell, so it's time for another shell. Double crochet into the space of the shell below. Okay, double crochet again. Chain 1, and that chain 1 is what creates the space that we're working into. 2 more double crochet. So you can see that this shell is really easy. It looks kind of fancy when it's done, but it's made up of very simple stitches. This is a great way to practice your double crochets and really kind of just practice your tension and practice pattern repeat for those beginners out there. Chain 1, 2 more double crochets into that space, and we're almost at the end of the row. So you can see how quickly this square progresses as you go. So we just need to finish out the row with 2 more double crochets, and that's it. So this is a really easy square. Even beginners out there can try this one if you've never done anything but, you know, really basic patterns. This is a good pattern for trying pattern repeats and get a little laciness. So I hope you try this one, and I hope it turns out great.